Bombshell in Washington. Gaetz scandal report set to drop. The walls are closing in. Matt Gaetz, the once untouchable congressman, is about to face his reckoning. A congressional report, years in the making, is set to be released any day. This is not just another political scandal, it's a story of power, sex, and alleged corruption. The report, compiled by the House Ethics Committee, promises to expose the dark underbelly of Gaetz's time in office. Allegations of drug-fueled parties, paid escorts, and a potential connection to an underage girl have swirled around Gaetz for years. He has denied everything. But the truth is about to come out. This report could be explosive. It could end Gaetz's career. It could send shockwaves through the Republican Party, and it could have major implications for the 2024 presidential election. The stakes couldn't be higher. Gaetz, once a rising star in the GOP, is now fighting for his political life. The report is expected to be damning. It's the result of a lengthy investigation by the House Ethics Committee, which has been looking into Gaetz's conduct for over 2 years. The committee has interviewed numerous witnesses and reviewed a mountain of evidence. The rise and fall of Matt Gaetz. From political star to scandal-plagued figure. Matt Gaetz was once seen as a rising star in the Republican Party. A firebrand conservative from Florida, he was elected to Congress in 2016 at the age of 34. Gaetz quickly made a name for himself as a staunch defender of Donald Trump and a vocal critic of the left. He was a frequent guest on Fox News and other conservative media outlets, and he seemed destined for bigger and better things. But Gaetz's star began to dim in 2021 when news broke that he was under investigation by the Justice Department for sex trafficking. The investigation stemmed from allegations that Gaetz had a sexual relationship with a 17-year-old girl and that he may have paid for her to travel with him across state lines. Gaetz vehemently denied the allegations, claiming that he was the victim of an extortion attempt. But the damage was done. The Justice Department investigation cast a long shadow over Gaetz's career. He became a pariah in Washington. Even some of his Republican colleagues distanced themselves from him. Gaetz tried to weather the storm. He continued to appear on Fox News and give fiery speeches at conservative rallies, but the scandal followed him everywhere. A torrent of allegations, drugs, parties, and underage escorts. The Congressional report is expected to detail a pattern of reckless and potentially illegal behavior by Matt Gaetz. One of the most serious allegations is that Gaetz had a sexual relationship with a 17-year-old girl and that he paid for her to travel with him to the Bahamas. The report is also expected to allege that Gaetz used drugs, including cocaine and ecstasy, at parties with young women. And it is expected to detail Gaetz's close relationship with Joel Greenberg, a former Florida tax collector who pleaded guilty to sex trafficking charges. Greenberg is said to be cooperating with investigators, and is expected to be a key witness against Gaetz. The report is also expected to include testimony from several women who allege that Gaetz offered them money or gifts in exchange for sex. The allegations against Gaetz are shocking and disturbing. If true, they paint a picture of a man who abused his power and used his position to exploit women. Section 4. A House Divided? The Ethics Committee's shocking decision. The House Ethics Committee's decision to release the report on Matt Gaetz was not without controversy. The committee is evenly divided between Democrats and Republicans, and it initially voted to shelve the report after Gaetz resigned from Congress. But in a stunning reversal, the committee voted again to release the report. The vote was bipartisan, with at least one Republican joining all Democrats in voting to make the report public. The decision to release the report suggests that the committee believes there is credible evidence of wrongdoing by Gaetz. It also suggests that the committee is not afraid to hold its own members accountable, even if it means alienating some members of their own party. The decision to release the report is a major victory for ethics watchdogs and others who have been calling for greater transparency and accountability in government. It sends a message that no one is above the law, not even a member of Congress. Section 5. Gaetz's future on the line. Will the report be his undoing? The release of the Congressional report is a major blow to Matt Gaetz. It is unclear what the legal ramifications of the report will be. Gaetz has not been charged with any crimes, and he has denied all wrongdoing, but the report could lead to renewed scrutiny from law enforcement officials, and it could damage Gaetz's reputation beyond repair. Gaetz has already resigned from Congress, and he is facing calls to resign from his new job as a TV anchor for One America News. It is possible that Gaetz will be able to weather this storm. He has a loyal following among Trump supporters, and he has shown a remarkable ability to deflect criticism and shrug off scandal. But the congressional report is the most serious challenge Gaetz has faced yet. It is a stain on his legacy that will be difficult to erase. The report's findings could have a ripple effect on the Republican Party as a whole, potentially impacting the party's image and electoral prospects in the upcoming 2024 election. The allegations against Gaetz, if proven true, raise serious questions about the party's judgment and its commitment to ethical conduct.